If you live in cold places, children, you may have seen snow, and sometimes you may have seen snow that's not so clean because traffic put a lot of dust on it, pollution deposits along with the snow, and so on. The same thing happens with glaciers. Glaciers may keep on accumulating dirty snow and get compressed and get dirty, or you can even have lots of pollution being deposited on top of glaciers. So if you look at the image of the glaciers on Greenland that's in this podcast, you will see just how dirty the glaciers can be. This is also happening in the Alps, in the Himalaya, in Antarctica. So even remote places where people don't live, you transport dust and pollution and various junk, even pollen, etc., and deposit it on glaciers. Why does it matter? You already know that glaciers have a high albedo. Their ability to reflect sunlight is very high. They look very bright, obviously, which means a lot of sunlight is getting reflected. But if they are dirty, they are not so bright and they are not able to reflect so much of the sunlight, which means their albedo is lower. What does that mean? That means they absorb more of the sunlight than a clean glacier, which means a glacier that's very high and sitting there happily on Greenland may begin to melt on top and form water ponds, so-called melt ponds. Melt ponds are water. Water has even lower albedo than sometimes a dirty glacier, which means it will absorb even more sun's energy and keep chewing into glaciers, and it can get so strong that it will begin to bore into the glaciers and keep boring, form waterfalls in the glacier going all the way to the bottom of the glacier. These are called moulins, Moulins, a French word. And moulins, if they reach all the way to the bottom and the water begins to lubricate the bottom of the glacier is sitting on some kind of a surface, a bedrock, a bunch of soil, whatever it is, then that lubrication may allow the glacier to slide even faster down the slope into the ocean and hence degrade it much faster. So dirty glaciers and moulins are bad news, and these are happening a lot on Greenland is the best example, but there are many other places where glaciers are being cut into pieces because of these processes. So dirty pollution is affecting glaciers as well.